I'm back. You thought I was finished. Thought I told you that we won't stop. Thought I told you that we won't stop. Plus, we just found out Making the Band is coming back. Diddy just announced that. I'm looking forward to it. If you were a fan of Making the Band, then we seeing eye to eye. Hopefully somebody's walking across the bridge to get some cheesecake. And hopefully we'll have a lot more drama to come home to on, I don't know, it probably came on like Thursdays or something. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to it. Thought I told you that we won't stop. But that's neither here nor there. Thank you once again for watching episode 15 of Press Pass. Glad to be back with you. Had to take some time off, get some things right. Got something new coming for you guys real soon. I'm looking forward to it. Been having to get that right. And just wanted to make sure that the overall brand stays up to tier top quality as it should be, right? Once again, I want to thank you for watching. Here we are though. I'm gonna jump right in. We're at Gas Monkey. It was supposed to be a Gucci Mane show, but that nigga didn't even show up. Check this out.
Our band Gucci Mane is stuck in another state. His plane has been very delayed, and he will not make it tonight. I know. I'm as disappointed as you are. Here's the deal. Listen up real quick before you start booing. We're going to keep the show going. NLE Choppa is going to perform. Y'all can hang out if you like. We'd love to have you. If not, you can leave. Everyone will be receiving a full refund via Ticketfly. Of course. Come on, guys.
Yes, that's how we're going to start episode 15. The headlining act did not show up for us. With this particular show being the way it was, meaning Gucci Mane didn't show up, there was a lot that had to be done, and I give a lot of credit to Shamar and his team with Legna. They definitely came through and made it work despite the challenges, right? I'll get around to that as well. Now, you already know that there's a lot of entertainment that comes along with the Legna show in between, keeping the crowd going, anxious, ready for the next act. This time, once again, no different. Let's take a look at this particular fella. He goes by the name of Kirk's Work, doing a live painting while at the show. You don't see this too often. I've only seen it probably one other time, and this time, you know, I was looking and I was really fascinated. He had done a lot of pieces. I believe they were for sale, but just to see him actually doing this thing right there on the stage in front of a crowd of people, a lot of the distractions going on and stuff, and still managed to put out some good product, man, talented. So if you have the chance, make sure you go follow him. I don't know him personally. I'm just a fan of what he was able to do while I was there. Once again, that's at Kirk's Work, I believe, on Instagram. Make sure you go check him out. As we move on, once again, like I said, there was no shortage of entertainment, and what I'm about to say is no pun intended. Here's Left Cheek and Right Cheek. They happened to be on stage pretty much the whole time. They were doing their job, keeping the crowd entertained, and I was entertained. This was funny. It's not too often that I've been in a place where, you know, there were some little people and they were shaking ass, and these two were definitely shaking ass. Brought a lot of laughter, a lot of just like, wow. You know, sometimes it's like, damn, this is really happening, right? But they seemed cool as fuck. They were definitely interacting with the crowd. The crowd loved them. And they weren't even on the bill or anything. They weren't performing. They was just, you know, doing what they do. Showmanship. Some of you artists could invest in that. Showmanship. Now, Left Cheek and Right Cheek, they had an accomplice. Maybe not an accomplice, but they were accompanied by another talented young lady. She goes by the name of Royalty. Royalty got ass, boy. She was shaking that thing, boy. Ooh, wee, little Royalty, boy. I see you, guys. Okay. Yes, sir. Look at Royalty, y'all. So, back to what I previously stated, the headlining act, Gucci Mane, didn't show up. I don't know whose fault it was. They said it was an airline situation. He was stuck in another state. That's all I got for you. But I will say that the whole Legna Entertainment team pulled it together. They didn't panic. As you know, they were the victims of a situation that occurred on a couple of episodes ago on Press Pass with NBA YoungBoy, where the fire marshal shut it down, and it was pure chaos. This time, I was somewhat expecting it, but I was hoping that it didn't go there this time, just for the simple fact how the announcement went. It wasn't the entertainment company's fault. You know, they stood up and, you know, they got shit done. Granted, it didn't go how they wanted, but they were actually able to pull together a lot of dope artists from around the city, put them on the stage, and rock the crowd out. It was probably about 5 to 6. I'll just run through a few of them here, just so you can kind of get an idea of, you know, actually how it went down. I was thoroughly impressed by the way they actually pulled it together so fast in that amount of time. I don't know if they just happened to be in the building. It was like, hey, we got a situation going on. I don't know, but they pulled it together. Had a lot of artists, Cincy Molly, 10K Cash, K-Twan Fame. Goodness, if I'm missing somebody, I do apologize, but it was a lot of y'all. I didn't have a lot of footage of every one of them, but here goes a few of them here. Yeah, take a look.
Guns with D, so shit get back. Smoking on wood, smoking on gas. Speak all on Molly, you know I'm a fan. It's better than a bitch and I don't give a fuck. Walk in the club and the pistol stay up. Racks in the Louis, they hit in the truck. No time for the bullshit, got shooters that dumb. Shooting at house on flight. Ain't no over, then you might lose your life. Don't run it back to the gunfight. Murder that bitch like the 4th of July. Five racks, turn it into 10. Hey, we got better pants. Flip it again.
Take a sidebar just to note 10K Cash. If you don't know, he is the creator of the dance that everybody is doing, the Whoa. The Whoa. Everybody's doing it. He's the creator, young kid out of Dallas, man. He is on the rise. He actually had the opportunity to bring a few people on stage, and you know, they were really excited to be on stage with the creator of the Whoa, being able to do it in front of a crowd of people. A lot of excitement. On to our headlining act by default, NLE Chopper. Now, I won't lie, I was introduced to NLE Choppa. It was really the playlist, the title playlist. I forgot what album I've been listening to. Maybe it was Roddy Ricch or The Baby or something like that. But every time their music would go off, it was going right into NLE Choppa, Shot Flow. If you're not familiar with Shot Flow, check it out. That's what really got him on thus far, and that's what people really love to see when he comes out and performs. I wasn't a huge fan. I'd only known Shot Flow, but he's from Tennessee. If you know, I'm from Tennessee. He's from Memphis. I'm from Nashville. But at the same time, it's always dope to see a Tennessee artist come in and do their thing. I always salute those Tennessee artists who can travel to Texas, you know, and pretty much sell that shit out, you know, have a fan base that's excited to see him, you know what I mean? And he did just that. He came out and there was no lack of energy. He had a hype man who was a real hype man. I'm glad they were on the same page, you know, little dances, little funny acting dances or whatnot. They were on it. They were on it. They knew their set together, and I was thoroughly impressed. So one thing about this particular set that really, it just tripped me out. It didn't really trip me out, but it tripped me out. His mom was on stage, and when I tell you, she was right there like she was the hype man. No bull. But I do think it's funny because, say for instance, had it not been her son and he presented the music to her, like from a separate artist, right? I'm almost sure she probably would have said something. Boy, if you don't get up off with the bullshit, I ain't trying to hear none of this old rip, But because it was her son, she was on that thing, on that stage, word for word. I don't blame her. It's a really cutthroat business. A lot of people out to get you and get over. So, yeah, it was right that she was there in the building right alongside. Like I said, they from Memphis. We out here in Texas, and she was right there. You feel me? So, salute to her. Salute to Chopper. Salute to his whole team, man. They stood up and did their thing despite, you know, what happened. Half the damn crowd left after the Gucci announcement came about. But it really didn't matter. Like I said, he has a fan base that's loyal to him right now. You know, they were happy to genuinely see him, and they stuck around and did their thing, partied with him, and didn't want to see him go. Didn't want to see him go. So salute to NLE Chopper, salute to his mom, salute to the fans, salute to Legna Entertainment for holding it down, not panicking. It was beautiful. You all gave everybody a refund. You know, no complaints there, man. It was that was tight, man. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. Salute. But with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Once again, I want to thank you for watching episode 15. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that. Tell your mama, baby mamas, mamas. You get the picture. Just tell somebody, please. Please, just tell one person, right? And click that subscribe button. Click it. You're not clicking. Click the subscribe button. Thank you. And for those who didn't, thank you for watching. And we out. Peace.
What I say is,